Well, hello everyone, Professor Profit coming to you from Craps University. This is part 2 of our first session on our virtual Vegas vacation. In our first video, we are shooting at Ellis Island Casino and Brewery. We've landed, we've gotten our baggage, we got our rent-a-car, we drove to Ellis Island, had something to eat, and now I am at the only table in the casino, the only craps table in the casino. It's a $5 table, and we have the dice in our hand, and we're throwing the bones, and we'll continue where we picked off. We just just hit our numbers, so everything is off. We've got our place bets down, the pass line bet is down, and we're going to turn it on to signify everything is working, all the numbers. We're using the 3-6-3-5 set, 3-6 on the left-hand die, 3-5 on the right-hand die. Use the 3-finger grip, thumb underneath, because then I like to get my knuckles on the felt, get the wrist cocked a little bit so I can get a lot of backspin, and I do a backwards pendulum move just to get a little bit of rhythm in the throws away. Now in our part 1, we had a little warm-up session where we're throwing the dice, trying to get a feel for the table, and the stakes were very low until we kind of got a feel for things. And once we did, we increased our bets, and that's where we are now. We started with a $600 buy-in. Our bankroll on this trip is $3,000. We came in on Sunday afternoon, which it is still Sunday, and we'll be going home on Thursday. So here's our first throw of part 2. Dice in hand, throws away, and there's a hard 10. Hard 10. Okay. Don't have anything on the 10, so we'll move the button over there. And we are off. Dice are set. We're throwing from stick right 1, left-handed. And that gets us as close to the wall we're throwing to as we can at the table. And that's where we like to be. Okay, threw that one a little hard. That's a 1-3 easy 4. So nothing on the 4, nothing on the 10. So no wins, no losses on our first 2 throws of part 2. Dice in hand, ready to go again. Snake eyes. Okay, that's a horn number. Horn numbers are 2, 3, 11, and 12. And we treat horn numbers as score hits, where we pick up our 2 outside numbers in our step-down system. So staying disciplined, we'll do that here, even though it's only $5 on each number. Discipline is very important at any casino game. It's a learned procedure, but you got to do it. Okay, 3-2-5. No field 5, so still haven't hit anything. Dice in hand. It's Yo 11. So we're big on the horn numbers at the moment. Part 1, we were just hitting at 6 and 8 time after time. That's what we like to see. Okay, there's our first 7 out of the session. So that'll cost us $17. We stepped down from our big bet. We started off at 160 across and ended up losing 17 when we finally lost. So we can live with that. So as I said in part 1, we're going to act like we're playing with some other random shooters at the table, a couple more of them. So we've got a random shooter coming up. We don't need to put a pass line bet down because we're not shooting the dice, so that's not required. So we're not going to put anything down right now. We'll get a number established and take it from there. So there's the throw. That's a Yo 11, a front line winner. We're not there, so it doesn't matter. There's a 7 out, another front line winner. And there's the 8. So 8's going to be our number. And we're just going to use place bets. We're going to go 32 across. And we're going to use the step down system. whereas we get score hits, we'll be taking some of these numbers down. So I'll move these down out of the way. Random shooter, here we go. And Yo 11, that's a horn number, so the two outside numbers come down. There's a 6, that pays at 7 to 6. So that's a score hit for us. And 1 for the dealers, and 6 for us. Two outside numbers come down on the score hit. Next throw. Okay, those are snake eyes. We've only got 2 numbers out there, so we're not going to take any of them up. Because if we did that, it'd be time to repopulate the board, and we'd actually have more money out there, not less. There's a 5, 3, 2, 5. 54, 9, center field 9. 63, 9, center field 9. Repeater, 2 repeaters. Hard 10. So the field bettors are having a field day right now. Another 9, 54. Easy 10. No field 5. Easy 4. Here's the hard 6. So that's another $7 won. Took us a while to get there, but we did. So $1 for the dealer. That's for us. So that completes that level. So we'll repopulate the board. And I don't think I did this the first time. We'll go ahead and put a lay bet out there. $6 lay bet. And those will pay at 1 to 2. Those will pay $3 if he sevens out here. Okay, there's a horn number. So horn numbers, the 2 outside numbers come down, which means the lay bets come down. We don't need that protection any longer because we don't have a fully populated board. Another 6, another 7 to 6. $7 winner. So we'll put that in the rack. That goes to the dealer. Two outside numbers come down. 5, 4, 9, center field 9. All right, 5, 2, and this guy's through. So there's $12 loss. That was a good shooter for us, though. We won a little money. And now we'll go to the next shooter. Also a random shooter, and it's just more of the same. Here's this come out roll. That's a front line winner 7. There's the hard 10, so the number is going to be 10. And 1 unit on everything. And put that out for the lay bets. $6 on the 6 and 8. $6 lay bet on the 4 and 10. We're ready to go. Random shooter. Here's a 9. That's a 7 to 5 layout. So $5 bet. $7 winner. So $1 for our dealer. And we'll keep the rest. 2 outside numbers come down on the score hit, the 4 and the 10. So that means we don't need the lay bets any longer. We'll bring those down also. Next throw. There's the 6. That's the score hit. Another $7. Pay that off. $1 to the dealers. Outside numbers come down, the 5 and the 9. There's midnight, all the dots we got. Another horn number, 1, 2, AC Doocy. Third horn number, snake eyes. Here's the center field 9s. So another 9. So the field bettors are cleaning up with the shooter also. Here's another 6. That's a $7 hit. Pay that off. $1 for a dealer. And I'm going to take a moment and color up some of these reds. After I drop them everywhere. All right, that feels like about $100 there. See how close we are. All right, so we'll just get a black one. And we're ready to go. Okay, we're going to repopulate the board that completed that level. Get our lay bets back out on the 4 and the 10. Random shooter, 7 out. Okay, so we lose everything down here on the fully populated board. And then we've got $6. We won $3 on the lay bet on the 4. $3 on the lay bet on the 10. And I don't know if they charge you a commission on that or not. It'd be pretty chinchy, but they might. So we're going to say they did. So it's a $5 win for us. And we'll get these bets back. And now we get the dice back. Our turn again. So that's off. And we'll come back with 160 across. Again, we'll throw until we 7 out 3 times. And we've done so once already. I'll lay the 4 and the 10 again. Turn the button on. Everything is working. And we're ready to go. 3, 6, 3, 5 is the set. Dice in hand. Throws away. Okay, 64. There's an easy 10. So we'll buy that 10. That'll pay us at 2 to 1. Pay the vig on that. And we'll pick that up. 2 outside numbers come down on the score hit. We lose the lay bet on the 30 on the lay bet. So we'll go to the casino. We'll pick up the lay bet on the 4. We don't need it any longer. Button goes to the 10. $1 tip for our dealers. And we're ready to go. 3, 6, 3, 5. Looking for an inside number. Seven out. Okay. So that cost us $110. And that is our second 7 out. So that goes to the casino. And now we're back to random shooter number 1. So we'll go with 1 unit once the number is established. There's the number is a 6. So 1 unit across the board. Put the lay bets out. And here we go, random shooter. Okay, that's a horn number, so the 2 outside numbers come down, which means the lay bets come down also, no longer need them. Next throw, here's a 9, center field 9s, that's a $7 winner. We'll put that in the rack, dollar goes to the dealers. 2 outside numbers come down. We're looking at a 6 or an 8 at risk. Here's a 5, 41, 5. There's the hard 6, that's a $7 winner. It's also the number. So, whoops, it's too many. $7 winner. $1 for the dealers. So that's our numbers. The button's off. So we'll leave it off. These 2 bets are not working right now on the come out roll. Number is 8. So now we will repopulate since we completed that level. And come back with our lay bets once again. That's on. All right, here we go. 7 out. Okay, so fully populated board and throw a 7 on us again. So we'll pick those up. And we win 5 on our lay bets. 6 minus the vig. So that eased the pain a little bit. And now we move on to the second random shooter. Coming out, AC-doocy. 6 is going to be the number. And so here we go again. And we're going to need a little change. And let's hope we don't have a 0.7 here. Fully populated board, random shooter, Yo 11, so that's a horn number. 2 outside numbers come down. 2 lay bets come down, so we're not fully populated, so we don't need them. Here's an 8. So that'll pay $5 because we forgot to put the hat on it. So let's do that now. $1 for our dealers. All right, random shooter. And there's another 6. That's a $7 winner. And we forgot to pick up our outside numbers on that last $1 for the dealers. So that'll complete this level. So we'll just repopulate what we've got out here. Six on the 4 and the 10. Here's a 5, 332 5, no field 5. So that's a $7 hit for us. So we'll rack 6 of it. $1 to our dealers. 2 outside numbers come down. Here's the 314. So we lose our lay bet. We should have taken that down before, but we didn't. So that's another costly mistake. Here's an 8, $7 winner. $1 for the dealer, 6 for us. 2 outside numbers come down. Hard 4. 32 5, no field 5. Boxcars. AC-doocy. AC-doocy. 7 out. All right. So that cost us $12. And now we get the dice back for our final shots here. Final throw. So 160 across. And $30 lay on the 4 and the 10. And we'll bump up the 6 and the 8 to 30 also, so we get full odds on that. Turn the puck on. 3635 set. Fully populated board. And don't want to be like the random shooters and 7 out here. Hard 10. All right, so we'll buy that once again. So that'll pay 2 to 1. Minus the big. We'll pick up the 2 outside numbers on the score hit, the 10 and the 4, which means we don't need the lay bets any longer. The board's not fully populated. Button goes over to the 10. And let's keep going. Stick right one as the left-handers where we're throwing from. Slightly open stance. Rolls away. It's 2, 4, 6. That's an easy 6. So that'll pay $35. Nice hit. So we'll rack that up. Tip the dealers. 2 outside numbers come down. And just like that, we have locked in a profit on this round. Got 60 at risk. We've already won 70, so complete levels to win the big money, but 2 hits and you're profitable using this system. Center field 9, 54, 54. Dice are set. Throwing station, which is a bar stool, happens to be exactly the right height with the felted seat. So my limited carpentry skills, it's very nice to have that and not have to build one. So there's the hard 8. That's another $35 payout, and that completes the level. So part of our step down system. We will step down now to lower our bets. $1 for the dealers. We're at $30 level, so we're going to step down to 64 across now, which is $10 on all the numbers. And then we'll also put 10 on the 4 and the 10 for lay bets. I forgot to put a pass line bet out there. But if you're in a casino, you don't need to worry about that. The dealers will remind you. Okay, fully populated board. Almost forgot to put hats on my 6 and 8 again. Fully populated board, 64 across. Dice in hand, got them gripped. Throws away. All right, there's the hard 4. That'll pay $18. So that's a nice start. And a $1 tip for our dealers. 2 outside numbers come down. And the lay bets also come down. Three, 5, 3, 6. Seven out. Okay, so that's going to end the session right there. So we'll get this off the table and then see how we did on session 1, part 2. As you remember, we started out with a $600 buy-in, so that feels like about $500 right there. So that's 5, that's 6, so there's our buy-in, and everything else is a win. There's 50. Here's 100, 105, 109. So session 1 at Ellis Island Casino and Brewery on our virtual Vegas vacation went well. Came in with a $600 buy-in and walked away $109 to the good. So so far on this trip, we're up $109 after our first session. From here, we will go to the cashier's cage, get our money, and then we will drive over to Walgreens, pick up our supplies for the week, and then we will check in at the Orleans. Be getting pretty late in the evening by now, so once we do that, we'll probably just head on up to the room. After a long travel day, I'm sure we'll be tired, So we'll head up to the room and call day one complete. So $109 up on the first day of our virtual Vegas vacation. We do thank you for joining us for part one and part two of our first session. We hope you enjoyed these videos and that you'll give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. We would love to have you ride along with us and see how we do on our virtual vacation in Vegas this week. So this is Professor Profit coming to you from Virtual Vegas. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.